Hello everybody, welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Kristen Gear. I am the Director of Operations here for BNI Arizona, and every single week I come to you providing a weekly education tip called Wisdom Wednesday that counts as one chapter education unit for watching. So make sure guys that you go into the BNI Connect app and log these CEUs. You can go back and click on the video button on this BNI Arizona Facebook page and watch past videos as well. We save all of them in that video section. So make sure if you missed some past weeks, go in, check them out. They're usually 15 minutes or less, and it's the only CEU that's less than an hour that counts as one chapter education unit. So make sure to record for watching these. I love that all of you are tuning in to the weekly education. So this week we are going back to talking about the book that we were kind of reviewing, which is The Connector Effect. It's by Dr. Ivan Misner, and you can find this book on Amazon. So if you want to check it out, read all the stories, you can buy it on Amazon. It's less than $10, so check it out. An amazing book, guys, but it's all about the proven way to grow your business through the system that BNI has created. So in past weeks, we talked about the referral sources, so Big Fish referrals, and it's been a couple weeks since we've talked about this book, so I'm going to recap what we talked about before and then go right into our education for today. So week one, we talked about hunting versus farming, really cultivating those relationships and building those referral sources. Instead of looking for the individual referrals, we're looking for big referral sources, right guys? So what's going to jump your business to the next level the remaining of this year, going into 2022? We're already thinking next year, right? Because we're starting to plan. Can't believe it's the middle of July already. It's crazy how fast this year is going already. Then week number 2, when we talked about this book, we talked about all about the philosophy of BNI, which is giver's gain. So giving without the expectation of it receiving anything in return. That is one of the biggest things. The more you give, guys, the more that you will receive. And the third week that we talked about this book, we started talking about the first secret in this book, about the connector effect. So it's all about being a connector and connecting with others, because you generate more referrals each year as you tap into the power of the connector effect. And it's all about making sure that you use your BNI members as a referral source and being able to connect your clients, customers with potential referrals through your BNI members. Now we're going to go over this week with the master connector secret number 2. So the first one was the connector effect. The second one is all about the gamification, say that 10 times fast, when it comes to referrals. So as BNI evolved over the years, it's always had, in essence, a scorecard when it comes to all of the participation numbers in BNI. Now, one of the fun things in BNI is you can create it to be a game, especially in your chapter. If you notice, another one of the core values is recognition. We're always recognizing every single month those members that passed the most referrals, the members that passed the most thank you for closed business, the members that had the most one-to-ones, the most chapter education units. It's a game, guys. Really, if you look at it, see how you stack up against other members in your chapter and try to beat other members in your chapter with all about passing referrals. Now, it's not about just sending out a whole bunch of referrals and maybe some of those are leads mixed in there. We want to make sure they are true referrals. Now, as we're looking into passing more referrals, especially because it's amazing. I love when our members are getting recognized for passing so many referrals, because then it's resulting in a lot of closed business for our fellow members. That's the whole point of BNI, is helping each other grow each other's businesses. But if we create a game out of it, look at your personal scorecard, your personal Palms report, and how many referrals you've passed. Another great scorecard that we've implemented over the years is the Power of One. Did you know every single member has the opportunity to be at the top of the Power of One? It's not about going against each other, and it's not about ranking against each other. It's ranking against ourselves. So how are we ourselves participating? How are we putting our all into what we're doing in BNI? Because the more we put in, the more we will get out. The more referrals that we pass, the more referrals we're going to receive. The more that you participate in the chapter at a higher level, more things are going to come your way at a higher level, guys. It's all about increasing that visibility, and participation is so key. So let's have fun with it. Let's have fun with the gamification, passing more referrals. They had a great example of the Waze app, if you've ever used the Waze Maps app, and how it creates gamification within the app and amongst its users. So with the recognition in BNI and our BNI scorecard, it's friendly competition with our fellow members, because your chapter develops the skill of giving stronger referrals that convert at a higher rate than other marketing approaches. So the more that we can focus on passing more qualified referrals, being at the top of our list, participating more in our chapters, hey guys, let's try to beat some of those members out that are always at the top, always getting recognized every single month. And I love That's awesome. That's awesome, Sean. We'll have to do that. One of these Wisdom Wednesdays, I will have to bring in Kim, and we'll have to do a head-to-head in a Wisdom Wednesday. But guys, go head-to-head with people in your chapter when it comes to passing more referrals. That's the name of the game, guys. It's when you have one-to-ones, building relationships. In those one-to-ones, educating your fellow members what to listen for, what keywords to listen for, to be able to pass you more referrals, and asking those same questions on how to pass them more referrals. Because sometimes we end up passing leads and then they're not great referrals for the members in our chapter, and sometimes we don't tell those members that it wasn't a great referral. So I highly encourage you guys, educate each other. What can we listen for every single week to be able to pass more referrals? Let's ramp up that recognition in our chapters, create some fun with it. And if you have any questions in regards to some tools that you can use in one-to-ones to increase those referrals, message me. You can email me at kristen@bniarizona.com. Happy to help any way that I can. But that is secret number 2, guys. Creating some gamification around passing more referrals. If you guys are in leadership right now, let's start playing the BNI game. I know that several chapters are creating some competitions within the chapter to have some fun. Let's have some friendly competitions with the members in our chapter, and you could even have competitions between chapter and chapter. So if there is a neighboring chapter that you're like, hey, we have really great relationships with them, or if you want to build relationships with members in chapters in your surrounding area, if you want some ideas of some great chapters to connect with, let me know. I'm happy to connect you guys. But let's have some fun with it, guys. Let's end the summer with a bang. Let's end 2021 with passing even more referrals, and let's see some new member names on the top of that recognition. I know that in the Power of One report that I sent out recently, I added a new tab, guys, if you didn't notice it. The tab is for all the 100%ers. That list is growing more and more every month, and I'm so proud of all of you guys. I'm seeing all of the numbers increase on the Power of One. Can't wait to see how many more new members are on that 100% list for next month. I did make sure to include in that email all the cutoff times for your chapter specific meeting. So check it out, because the cutoff time to submit your information for referrals, one-to-ones, all of those numbers that differs from chapter to chapter. So make sure that you check out when your specific chapter's cutoff day is for the month, because it's not based on when the VP submits the PALMS report, and it's not based on the last day of the month. It's all based on the last meeting of the month. As soon as your last meeting of the month ends, those numbers automatically cut off. It does not matter when the VP submits that VP report, it's automatically shut off. Though anything submitted after the last meeting of the month automatically transitions into that next meeting. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Happy to help, guys. Can't wait to see some more new people on the 100% list for next month. If you have any questions, let me know. And remember to record one chapter education unit for watching. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.